7th of April, today, is the World Health Day. Now, most of us would know what does it mean and what does it require to be healthy. It requires you to eat right. It requires you to be physically active. It requires you to sleep well and give yourself the me time or the rest. This would definitely help you become healthy and fit. At the same time, most of us are also confused in the real meaning of health. For example, you would also see people who are not overweight, in fact, having the BMI or the body mass index within the range, but still pre diabetic or having slightly high cholesterol levels. You would see people like Saurav Ganguly or sportsmen going through cardiac related issues. You might also see a six pack abd muscular, a fitness freak might be having high triglyceride levels. So what exactly does the being fit or being healthy or maybe the well-being, these three words, how are they different and how are they related? What does each of these three aspects mean? That's what I'm going to talk about today, being the World Health Day. I wanted to show you the idea between fitness, uh, being healthy, and the well-being, how they all come together, and what are the things that one needs to look at to be taking care of all these three aspects. I want to share a particular image with you all for better understanding. All right. So here you would see this is a Venn diagram. We all would have learned this at some point of time in our life in school. There's a health circle there, there's a fitness circle there, and then there is a well-being circle, which is all encompassing both health and the fitness part. Now, what does fitness mean? Fitness means being physically fit, right? It means being able to do exercises. So it all deals with strength. It kind of denotes how young do you feel or look, the power or the energy that you have, performance, being toned as far as a lady is concerned, muscular, having six pack abs, being flexible. All these things are parameters of fitness. Also, it means no belly. If you're a marathon runner and if you're a fitness freak, you also might have a healthy cardiovascular function. You may not be overweight. All that is fine. But that's where the health comes in. Health means that, it means normal blood sugar levels. It means normal BP, cholesterol levels being normal, not having any physical ailments, and at the same time, not overweight. All these things come together is what health is. Now, if you would have noticed in the circle, a person can be within the fitness aspect, might have an abnormal blood pressure levels, a high blood pressure or hypertension, right? So that's where fitness and health are related. There are certain parameters which are, which kind of are in which kind of stay within both health and fitness, but there are also parameters which lay outside of it, right? So you need to be looking at it not just from a fitness point of view. Fitness is great, it's great to look good, it's great to look younger, it's great to have those muscles, but it's also equally or perhaps more important to also have all these blood vitals in within the range. So that's the difference between health and fitness, and this is how they are related. Okay, so what does well-being mean? What does wellness mean? Wellness is a much more holistic or a much more larger concept. It also talks, a person might be having a six-pack abs well within, no belly fat, very muscular, looking very younger, blood parameters normal, everything is fine. But then that person is not happy. Mental well-being is also important, right? A case in point is the Bollywood, the Bollywood actor which passed away, Sushant Singh Rajput, fit and fine, right? At least visibly fit and fine, but then purportedly had issues with mental well-being, right? So it's important to be able to take care of all three aspects: the wellness aspect, which encompasses not just fitness and health, but also the mental well-being, social well-being, emotional well-being, and everything. So that's what the difference between health, wellness, and fitness is all about. So now how do you make sure that you kind of touch on all the three aspects? As I earlier mentioned, it requires eating right. Eating right is not eating less. It is definitely not stopping your carbohydrates. It's about being sensible. Eating on time is not the definition of becoming healthy. Eating homemade food is also not the definition of becoming healthy. What if you're eating on time and you're eating homemade food, but you're eating a lot more than what your body needs? You won't become healthy. In fact, your triglyceride levels may shoot up if you do that, right? So even the healthiest food, if you eat more than what your body needs or more than what your body spends, you're going to become unhealthy. right? That takes us to the next point, which is what your body spends. What does your body spend calories in terms of three aspects? One, of course, is your metabolic spend, which is for all internal metabolic functions, heart functioning, lung functioning, etc. And then there is also this activities, both exercise activities and non-exercise activities. So it could be going to a gym, or going to for a run, or going for a swim, or doing yoga. Be physically active. But again, let me just point it out here. You need to do these exercises which suit your body and your current physical conditions. I always keep giving this example. If a person is having an arthritic knee, you should not ask that person to do jumping jacks or go out for a run, right? Person having piles or fistula should not go to a gym and start lifting weights. It might actually give more flares. So it needs to be looked at it from a very sensible point of view and a flexible point of view. What do I mean by flexible? Whatever that you do, dieting is not a punishment. The minute you start looking at the idea of dieting and exercise as a punishment, that's where you hit a roadblock. It needs to be something that a person can do for rest of our life. I am a Malayali. You ask me to stop eating rice. It's very difficult for me. It's not possible. That's culturally not what I grew up as. So it needs to be something which kind of allows me to enjoy and have a sensible social life, yet be healthy. And if the person is having any of these medical conditions, could be high blood sugar levels, or high cholesterol, or a non-alcoholic fatty liver, or PCOD, which is irregular periods, all these aspects has a lot of lifestyle connotations, and that can be reversed with some amount of an approach from a medical fitness point of view. What do I mean by medical fitness point of view? I just explained fitness is different, health is different. Combining both together, to let it be to improve the hormonal balance with regards to a PCOD patient, or with regards to improving the blood sugar levels, or the HbA1c with regards to a person who is diabetic. Looking at it from both fitness and medical point of view is very important. For example, giving you an example, a person who is diabetic, eat a lot of protein and cut down carbohydrate is a very simpleton fitness approach towards becoming healthy, which may be okay for a 20-year-old person who just turned diabetic, but may not be a great thing or the right thing to do for a person, especially if the person has been diabetic for at least 4 to 5 years. What would be the right thing to do? Do check how chronic has the blood sugar levels been. Has the elevated blood sugar levels impacted the kidneys, or has it led to a diabetic kidney disease or diabetic nephropathy? Are the creatinine levels normal? Is there urine microalbumin? Based on that, you decide if you should increase protein or not. Otherwise, just reducing carbohydrates, eating a lot of protein to reverse diabetes can be detrimental, especially if the person is about 30-35 years of age, or if the person has been diabetic for a prolonged duration, right? So that's, again, I want to harp, fitness is great. It's great to look good. It's great to have those muscles. It's great for a lady or a woman to be in shape and have that hourglass figure. It's great, but you need to combine that with the medical understanding if you want to truly enjoy the idea of being fit and healthy. And of course, last but not the least, mental well-being, emotional well-being, everything together is important. On this World Health Day, on 7th of April, let me again wish you all the health and happiness for the rest of the years. I hope this video was helpful. If you have any doubts, do comment here. More than glad to answer them. Thank you. Take care. As always, stay healthy, stay happy, stay fit, and stay young. Take care. Bye.